Welcome back to another special edition of the Hockey Nation Live Show. We're going to go through all the different news in the NHL today on Sunday, March 21st, 2021. Don't go nowhere. Welcome back to another special edition of the Hockey Nation Live Show. This is your Coach Frenchy, back in the house for a special daily show on Sunday, March 21st. We're going to go through everything going around the NHL today. We have a couple of breaking news. We're going to talk about the full game in NHL for sure. And then also we have a couple injuries, the waiver list, and finally the milestone and NHL. So let's start right away with the first news of the day is, of course, the full game we have only. So it's a really easy day for us today because also the game are not at the same time. So, but it's going to be from 1 o'clock until 11 o'clock tonight. We're going to watch the full game in NHL. First of all, let's start with the New Jersey Devils at Pittsburgh Penguins. At that moment of the recording this video, the score is 1-1. After the second period, it's Sidney Crosby open up the score for the Pittsburgh during this game at the first period. And finally, Sami Vatanen score and tie the game 1-1. 4 o'clock, the Battle of Florida at Tampa Bay today. This is for the first place in the Central Division. The Panthers, an amazing surprise team this year in the NHL, going to fight again a battle. The Tampa Bay Lightning, they are number 1 right now in the NHL and for the Central Division. Finally, 6 o'clock, the Vegas Golden Knights, they're going to complete their week in Los Angeles King today at 6 Eastern Time. Vegas lead by 3-0 during the first 3 games between both formations. Finally, at 8:30, Nashville are in Texas today. They visit the Dallas Star and see how going to react the Nashville without, of course, still the captain, Roman, who's the great performance this week of the goaltender back in the lineup. Zaros against the Florida Panthers. They went to 1-1, but it was really difficult for the Panthers to score against him. To be honest with you, I watched the whole game and great performance for him. The second news about the injuries, we want to talk about him happening yesterday. Oscar Sundqvist is going to suffer a season-ending injury, so he's going to be out for the rest of the year. Another blow for the St. Louis Blues, to be honest with you. They will come back Bozak, but it looked like Bozak was hurt again yesterday. That's another story we need to follow up with the Blues. Since the beginning of the year, they lost so many players. Back to back to back. They welcome a couple of them, but still they struggle with injury, to be honest with you, this season. The third one's coming, the Philadelphia Flyers. This second time this year he got hurt, and we're going to see what's happening with him. He was scratched yesterday before the game, and he was been evaluated today, and all the information about his lower body injury is going to be provided to the media and people tomorrow Monday. So we're going to follow up with the situation for Sean Couturier for the Philadelphia Flyers. The situation for the waiver list today, we have only one player. This is a little bit surprised me. The Toronto Maple Leaf put Travis Boyd on the waiver list. I wouldn't be surprised if someone claim him, to be honest with you. I believe many teams looking for help and maybe on the depth bottom 6, and I don't see why not. I don't see why they cannot bring him with their team. We know Travis Boyd played the last couple of years with the Washington Capitals before he signed with the Toronto Maple Leaf a couple of months ago. We have talking about signature. Let's move on. We have 2 players signed a new extension contract. Let's start with the Washington Capitals. They signed and re-signed the defenseman Trevor Van Riesdick to a 2-year contract at $1.9 million, $950,000 annually. But the first year is going to get a $1 million. The second year is going to be $950,000 $100,000 for the salary cap. Talking about him, he's a defenseman, 6'2", 192. Is a right shoulder. He never been drafted. This year he played only 9 games. He have 1 goal and a 0 minute penalty and -3, and have TOI of 1507 during the 9 game during his career in NHL. 373 game. He has 16 goals, 54 assists for 70 points for a minute penalty of 102, a plus or -7, and also a TOI of 1659. And we know he played before for the Carolina Hurricanes and Chicago Blackhawks. So it will be interesting, what the TVR can do for the Chicago Blackhawks. Talking about signature, we have one more to go. And this one's coming for the Los Angeles Kings. They extend the contract of 3 years to Matt Roy, defenseman, for a contract of $9.45 million contract with the Kings. And he got like an annual of $3.15 million per season. Roy and NHL so far, he's a defenseman. He's a 6'1", 200 pounds. He's a righty. He was drafted a 144 overall pick, a 7th-round pick at 2015 by the Los Angeles Kings. This season in 24 games, he has 0 goals, 7 assists, 7 points, minute penalty of 40, and a plus-minus of +2, and a TOI at 1916. He have a really good season with the King. He bring a lot of physicality and a little bit for you remind me more like Jordy Ben, a little bit skill, maybe better skill, but like what Ben did in the NHL, that's what he is for me, Matt Roy. And 119 game in the NHL so far, has 6 goals, 25 assists for 31 points, minute penalty at 22, a +17, a TOI of 1808. And finally, we talk about milestone. Let's go with this today about Phil Kessel. Got his 500 assists in NHL yesterday during the W for the Arizona Coyotes. So another great performance of Phil Kessel. Just add more point and during on his career for sure. And that's cover everything happening today on Sunday, March 21st in NHL. So don't forget to subscribe and on their YouTube channel and Facebook post page under Hockey Nation Live Show. And I look forward to see you Monday morning at 11 o'clock during our live stream daily show with my co-host Michael Devillano, Monday to Friday. You can have follow us on the live streaming 11 o'clock Eastern Time. And like we would like to do at the end of each video, you hockey fans, remember, you have what? Of course, greatness inside of you. Have an amazing, great rest of weekend, everybody. Look forward to see you Monday for another great video of the Hockey Nation Live Show with your coach, Coach Frenchy.